Hi, welcome to a new week of Reader's Workshop. Last week, you guys did a great job learning new tools to help you solve hard, tricky words. You learned the part-by-part strategy and you learned the try-it-many-way strategy. So keep that in your word-solving toolkit. Today, I want to start a new toolbox. This toolbox is going to be a tool for understanding our books, tools for understanding our books. Kind of like a comprehension toolbox. Comprehension means to understand what you're reading. So I want to let you guys know that being a good reader, it's not only about getting all the words right. It's also about understanding what you're reading. So I made the title Tools for Understanding Our Books. Good readers reread when they don't understand the text or if their minds drift off. Rereading helps them understand what is going on in the story. So your strategy card is called Check That You're Getting It. Go back and reread. If your mind's drifting off or if you know you're not understanding what's going on in the story, go back and reread. I do it all the time. Meet Reed. I'm Reed, the rereading dragon. I will help remind you to reread if you're not getting it. He sounds like a reading boss. Do you always remember everything you read? Sometimes I forget what I was just reading. Did that ever happen to you? Yes, that's happened to me so many times. So I went back and I reread. What about you guys? Did that happen to you? Sometimes my eyes go over the words, but I can't remember what I read. I have to reread. Did you know when I read more carefully and I read more slowly and I read to remember and understand? Wow, Reed really sounds like a reading boss who takes charge of his reading. I do not always have to reread, but when my mind drifts off or if I'm not understanding what's happening in the book, I know I can go back and reread. So you don't always have to use this strategy, only when you notice that you're not understanding what's happening in the book. That's when you should use this strategy, okay? So remember, good readers reread when they don't understand the text or their minds drift off. Rereading helps them understand what is going on in the story. Here's your strategy card. So watch. I'm going to read this story. It's called A Fun Day. And if I find my mind drifting off or if I'm not getting something, I'm going to go back and I'm going to use the strategy we just learned. I'm going to go back and reread. A fun day. On a hot day, Kim and Matt went to the park. They rode their bikes. Kim has a red bike and Matt has a blue bike. At the park, Matt likes to go down the big slides. Kim likes to swing on the bars. Then Matt saw the ice cream truck. The kids walked across the park. Matt had a chocolate ice cream bar. Kim had a grape popsicle. After they ate the treats, the kids rode their bikes home. They were hot and tired, but they had a fun day. How did they get to the park, the characters? I know the characters' names are Kim and Matt. See, I noticed that my mind was drifting off when I was reading, and I think I missed some important details. How did they get to the park? Also, how did they get those yummy treats, the grape popsicle and the chocolate ice cream bar? How did they get that? Where did they get that from? What should I do, guys, if I'm missing key details and I don't understand what's happening? You're right. I should go back and I should reread. On a hot day, Kim and Matt went to the park. They rode their bikes. Oh, they rode their bikes to the parks. That's how they got to the park. That's how they got there. Kim has a red bike and Matt has a blue bike. At the park, Matt likes to go down the big slides. Kim likes to swing on the bars. Then Matt saw the ice cream truck. The kids walked across the park. Matt had a chocolate ice cream bar. Oh, that's how they got the ice cream. They got that from the ice cream truck. Kim had a grape popsicle. After they ate the treats, the kids rode their bikes home. They were hot and tired, but they had a fun day. It was a hot day. That's probably why they were so hot and tired. I get it now. Did you see how I went back to reread and it helped me understand those parts that I missed? So that's what I want you guys to try today. Your assignment, your Monday reading assignment. Click the link, review today's teaching point to go back and reread, tell us your name and class, read the passage, and then reread if you need to. Answer the questions and press submit only once. Read is telling us if you don't get it, back up and reread. Good luck, reading bosses. Thanks for listening.